Not a question of whether Kenya was going to record a case of coronavirus, but the question was when. That was Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe's opening remarks as he broke the news to the country that Kenya now has a case of the coronavirus pandemic. That statement by Kagwe begs the question, did Kenya gamble with the dreaded coronavirus? Was it a case of playing with fire when the writing was on the wall? Well, our reporter Duncan Haimba puts that into perspective.
I said that as far as coronavirus is concerned, it is not a question of whether. It is not a question of if we are going to get a case in due course. It was a question of when.
A statement from government beaming with confidence that after all, we saw it coming. A confident government that even announced launching an emergency toll-free line before the dreaded coronavirus strikes, only to discover the line is not working.
The person you have called is not reachable.
Yes. Well, the disease has landed in the country, and now there is a government directive to all the 47 million Kenyans.
This is one time when we are calling for serious citizen responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a situation where people look just at the government. This is a situation where people take responsibility. The business and private sector are urged to take their bit in terms of working with Kenyans in all areas. Some business organizations may provide hand washing points. Businesses may also put thermal scanners in their offices so that as people walk in, it is, they can scan you and know whether your temperature is okay.
Amid that rallying call, did the government gamble with the coronavirus? On 27th February, a Kenya Airways employee, Gire Ali, was suspended for recording the arrival of 239 passengers from China. That is the epicenter of the dreaded COVID-19 virus that has affected 115 countries. A landing that was supposed to be clandestine, but when he blew the whistle, authorities descended on him, suspending him over the same. In fact, Transport Cabinet Secretary James Macharia wanted him dismissed on grounds that Ali Gire breached the airside security. In short, Kenyans were not supposed to know at all. On Tuesday, a Kenya Airways flight landed from Rome, Italy, that was already under lockdown, being the second hardest hit country by the calamity after China. But the government denied knowledge of its arrival.
We are not aware.
To work with the Ministry of Transport so that we know which flights are so far, following our advisories on essential travel and no flights from epicenters.
A denial despite several mobile phone applications, flight tracking systems confirming the same.
On the small things that are going wrong. This is a time for us all to come together as a nation, both media and all other sectors of our country. This is not a time for us to assign blame. The government is doing everything it can. This is a time for us to join together and make Kenya safe and ensure that this pandemic does not damage our nation.
The clock has been ticking. Finally, the dreaded COVID-19 virus has landed in Kenya. A time for every Kenyan to take the necessary precaution. After all, they say prevention is better than cure. Duncan Haimba, KTN News, Nairobi.